Hey everyone, welcome back to the BB Bunker. Today we're looking at the 2016 film I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House, brought to us by Oz Perkins. This continues our 31 Days of Horror. We have the tale of Lily, who is a nurse who comes to stay with an aging author in her house, and the house has a history to it, and as these things go. This movie, it kind of harkens back to classic Gothic storytelling, and in that regard, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, are not going to like this movie. It is narrated quite well. There's not a lot of general dialogue in the movie outside of the narration from Lily, and in that part, Ruth Wilson has to carry a lot of this movie on her shoulders, and I think she does, but as beautiful as this movie is, as atmospheric and I think as well shot as this movie is, it's going to be way too slow for a lot of people. I mean, it lingers, and it's at times it can. I mean, I enjoyed much of it, but at times it even feels a little tedious just getting through the movie. I think it would have made a much better, shorter film. But in general, I enjoyed the overall story. I mean, I'm a fan of Gothic literature, and it's more poetry than movie. And the thing is that poetry, I mean, all art is subjective, but I think when you get to things like poetry, it's even more so in that people either really cling to something and like they love it and they hold it to their breast and they're like, this is good. Or they're like, what is this shite? This is the worst thing I've ever had to deal with. And I can see that's how a lot of people are going to react to this movie. You'll have that small smattering, I think, will fall in the middle, but people are either going to love this film, and I'm on the lower end of that. But then you're going to have people who are going to think, oh, this is the worst fucking movie ever because nothing fucking happens. Yeah, okay, not everything is going to be dude in a hockey mask chopping up teenagers. As much as I enjoy that, it's not the end-all, be-all of cinema and horror. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a trip to the art museum when you were a kid. There are things that you're going to look at and you're going to be like, wow, that's amazing. And other kids are going to think this whole thing is boring and stupid and monotonous, and I don't understand when we have to be here when we could have gone to the cheese factory. Although that actually sounds really good. The cheese factory would be awesome, and I can go to the art museum later, which I now do as an adult. But anyways, it's not going to appeal to a lot of people. It's incredibly beautiful, and the thing is there are people who can even appreciate the beauty, but not like the story attached to it. And I think that's what's going to happen with this for a lot of people. But I think if you like slow classic storytelling, that is slightly haunting. I mean, this is not like overtly horror, but if you like that slightly haunting, kind of story, you might want to check this one out. So, that's all I've got for this one. Till next time, stay safe in the wasteland, folks.